In this video, I'm going to discuss about why Indian musicians are suffering in Malaysia. First of all, Malaysia is an Asian country, a combination of three cultures. Malays are the largest population in Malaysia who follows Muslims as their religion and speaks Malay as their first language. Chinese are the second largest population in Malaysia who follows the Buddhism as their culture and speak Chinese as their first language. Indians are the least population in Malaysia who follows Hinduism and speaks Tamil as their first language.
I'm a Carnatic classical Indian vocalist. I major in vocals. Carnatic music is classical, authentic Indian music. There are two divisions. One is Hindustani classical and one is South Indian classical. So I major in South Indian classical vocals.
There are several reasons for Indian musicians in Malaysia why they're suffering in Malaysia. First of all, political boundaries. Malays are holding the political power because of they are the largest population in Malaysia. In Malaysia, any musicians or anyone conducting any events regarding Indian cultures events, they can't get any permission from Malaysian government or do not get any support from the government. Because of the lack of support from the government, Indian musicians in Malaysia, they are getting suffered. Do you think in Malaysia, is there any boundaries for Malaysian Indian artists to survive in music industry in Malaysia?
In my opinion, the Indian music industry is very shallow compared to the Malay and the Chinese category. Chinese and Malay, they compose their own songs and lyrics and they present it. Unfortunately, the Indian local industry, they pick songs from the Indian cinema and they just sing them. As far as Carnatic music is concerned in Malaysia, the scope is very much shallow and low because nobody is in that position to appreciate traditional music, traditional Carnatic music. So we have a very limited group of audience who appreciate them. So as such, there is no open scope for Carnatic music recitals. But when it comes to traditional dance like Bharatanatyam, we as Carnatic vocalists, we get that option to sing for a dance recital. So that's the only way our Carnatic music is spreading out.
Another reason is population. Malays are the most population in Malaysia and the Indians are the least population in Malaysia. And Indian speaks the Tamil as their first language. When Indian musicians producing albums in Tamil or singing songs in Tamil, they couldn't get enough audience to support their products. Such as like Malay audience, they are the largest audience in Malaysia. So many Indian musicians started to trans-ethnic and they start to sing songs in Malay. Once they start to sing songs in Malay and produce albums in Malay, they get a higher audience and they get the records start to sales highly. For example, Saranga Bani is a Tamil singer. He couldn't get enough audience in Tamil, then he started to sing songs in Malay, then he got a high amount of audience in Malay industry.
Marilah adik kita hiburkan hati, dengarlah lagu joget berteman.
And Halicat is the famous band in Malaysia and also representing the icon of Malaysian music. They are the siblings David and Loga. They formed the band in 1969. First they started to produce albums in Tamil. Because of the least population of Tamil, they couldn't get enough support. They started to sing and produce songs in Malay. When they start to produce songs in Malay, they got huge amount of audience. They get highly paid, and also they get opportunity to perform on the stage in Malay areas.
Jika kau tercinta lagi, cintailah sepenuhnya. Jika kau tercinta lagi, jagalah kau hatinya. Engkau yang memilih dia tanpa memikirkan tentang diriku.
Alley Cats is a very famous group. I salute them. I feel the reason why they couldn't survive in the Indian music industry is because there's lack of funds, lack of support from the Indians themselves. But when you reach out to the Chinese or Malay or the other genre of Malaysians, they give full support financially. They even give support in the media, and these Indian groups are creating something new. So when you get better finance there, better support there, you will never want to come back to where you carry lack of support or promotion.
Some musicians who have dual identity, such as not producing album in Malay and Tamil, they are suffering because they're only producing songs in Tamil. There's a radio station in Malaysia called Radio Station RTM Radio 6, this is a radio station plays Tamil songs in Malaysia. To make money for Malaysian Indian musicians, they could play their songs in radio station and they get money from the radio station. But the radio station RTM Radio 6, they refuses to play the songs due to the several reasons: crude lyrics, content, unconditional use of Tamil language, blending of different languages in Tamil such as English lyrics and Malay lyrics also. Music is a creative industry. When musicians start to create something, they have to cross some boundaries. They have to make more creative. When they get a limitation to make songs, they find it really hard to make songs, and they start to suffer in producing songs. There are the few Indian musicians who didn't expect anything from government and didn't expect support from the other religions such as Malays, and also didn't depend on the radio station. They still could survive, and they get highly recognized, highly paid. They are the keys. Kashmir Stones, Sasi the Don,
கனவுக்குள்ள ஆடி பாடி பேசி பேசி சிரிச்சு சிரிச்சு எங்கே நீ எங்கே உன்னை தேடி தேடி ஓடி ஓடி வெறுவை சிந்தி தேடினேன் அன்பே நீ எங்கே மீண்டும் மீண்டும் உன்னை நானும் காண வந்த என் அன்பே எங்கே நீ எங்கே
Yogi B,
எனது கண்ணின் மணியின் மனம் உள்ளதை கேள் எத்தனை பெண்கள் வரட்டும் சில்லா லவ் தம் இந்தியான்கள் உன் பார்வை புதுமை நெஞ்சில் பூ பூத்திடும் சொல்லடி உன் பேர் அது தன் மந்திரம்.
they are the Malaysian Indian artists who highly recognized in Malaysia and could make high level of amount, high level profile of recognition. The reason they started to use maximalism in their music, such as using a drum beats and different genre of music such as hip hop, rap, R&B. What advice would you give to Malaysian musicians to come out or break the boundaries?
My advice to Malaysian Indian musicians: get your foundation correct. It's either you study Western music completely, your piano, your grading, whatever, or you have a knowledge, proper foundation in Carnatic music, Indian music. Then go out and perform. Don't have one feet here, another feet there. You don't have proper foundation just because you can sing. Some people are gifted, they can sing and their pitch and their toning is super.
Social media is getting very widely explored by around the world. Many people are using social media such as Facebook, YouTube, and so on. Justin Bieber first he started his YouTube channel. He started to upload his music videos on YouTube. Slowly he got famous in Canada. From his famous, some of the major label artists called Justin Bieber to sign in major label, and he started to produce and sing in major labels. And Malaysian Indian musicians, they can use this method. They also can create a YouTube channel. They can upload music and videos on YouTube. If the if they got very famous or they got more audience on YouTube, they could get opportunity to perform or to participate in any performance. And also they're highly possible to get recognized in any labels to call off. I think this is one of the solution in digital world to explore their talent, because many of the talented people are using YouTube as a good platform to explore their talent.